Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Made with bits of real panther, so you know it's good.
It's quite pungent.
Oh, yeah.
It stings the nostrils. In a good way.
Yeah.
Brian, I'm gonna be honest with you, that smells like pure gasoline.
60% of the time, it works. Every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Chiefs Kingdom. It's time for All Chiefed Up with your hosts, Steve and Mike Williams. From the Bluegrass to the Red Sea, this is the Kingdoms Podcast.
Chiefs Kingdom, Chiefs Kingdom. We're coming at you through halftime. It's halftime. We're going to stick with you. We're going to stick with you for the rest of the game. We're going to talk about this. Steve, this has been not the start that Chiefs Kingdom has to want.
It's been interesting, right?
This has been horrible.
Hey, Chiefs football's back on. I guess that's one positive here.
That's the bright spot today, I guess. Yeah.
Right. So we're going to play two roles here, man. I'm going to be the guy that's like, hey, it's preseason. Everybody chill out. And Mike can give you all the truth.
Yeah. So far, that's all we've heard. It's preseason. What? It's preseason for everybody. Saints look pretty good. It's preseason, though. I hate those stupid excuses. Why do we have to be like that? These are grown adults. Like, go play.
These are adults.
Go play. Grow up. Like, come on. I just hate the way people make the excuses all the time. It's weird to me. But, yeah, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, I get it. I understand it. But, dude, can Justin Reed, in a year that he has to step up and make something, could he have had a worst opening drive that you've ever seen in your life? Like, this dude's out here just letting everybody make
Justin Reed's got a lot to prove this year, man. A lot of people were not on him last year. They thought that he was a waste of money. They missed Tyrann Mathieu. So he's got a lot to prove this year, man. And like you said, he didn't start out doing a very good job of it.
No. Look, Reed looked horrible. McDuffie has got burnt like toast a few times today. A.T. Perry just made a heck of a catch over the top of him. Really wasn't nothing he could do. That's just size, but
right.
I mean, it's still one of those things where this just looked like that stereotypical Andy Reid game that happens every so often where the Chiefs just come out and look very disinterested. Didn't they? They just look super disinterested. I get it. It's preseason, but come on. Show a little fire. The bright spot so far, Steve, Richie James looks pretty good. I also see some bright spots out of the defense. I thought Khalif Houslow's made a few good plays out there, and Chamari Connor got a sack.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
Pretty good.
I was going to say the bright spot so far has been some of the DBs, the young DBs. So that's what I've been noticing. Chamari Connor is fast, and he's all over the field. He had that one sack. He looks pretty good. I think Drew Tranquil ended up getting a sack, but he's had a couple plays where it's a little Khalif Housley has made a couple of good plays as well. So I'm glad to see him out there. As far as the offensive side of the ball goes, nobody's impressed me at all so far except for Richie James. He seems to be getting separation. Blaine Gabbert hit him on one throw. Other than that, man, Rashee Rice is dropping balls. Justin Ross hasn't really got a shot.
Yeah.
Shane Buechele forced that ball to him and caused an interception. It wasn't nothing on Justin Ross.
Rice had a good catch. He had one catch from, I think it was Buechele or Gatt. I don't remember which one. But, yeah, he made one catch. But, yeah, he did have a drop. I don't know. I think it's funny. It's just funny.
Hey, how about you guys get in the chat and let us know what your biggest observation from first half
They already have. They told you you're crazy for saying Rashee Rice hasn't looked like a world beater.
Do what?
They said Rashee Rice was better than you gave him credit for.
Seriously?
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. People have just lots of different perspectives of games. People see different things.
Where do you even see this?
I don't know. I lost it.
I think he made it up.
I didn't.
Ain't no way somebody's out there trying to say Rashee Rice looked so awesome already.
Jason Smith right here. Rice looks weak. You must have missed his catch. So one catch made Rashee Rice look like the...
Well, I think that bad drop kind of tainted the one catch, right?
It doesn't matter. Steve, it's preseason. Don't matter.
It don't. It doesn't. It really doesn't. But it does matter to some of these guys that need to be making a place for themselves on this team.
That's what it is. I thought, dude, okay, look, Prince looks not very quick and agile from the kick return position. I think we can say that. Again, if they want him to just come out and run like a raging bull like Pacheco did last year, but I think we can definitely see Pacheco's a little more agile. I will say Prince made a good pass protection on that long ball to Richie James.
Deneric Prince.
Yeah, Deneric Prince. He stood in the
he picked up
pocket and picked up that blitz, and that was good.
That was good. I think some of the linemen have looked okay so far, like the backups. Like we did see Wanye kind of get whirled around there once, but Kennard's looked solid so far at guard, which is something that I wanted to keep an eye on. So I'm happy with that so far.
Hey, actually, Lucas Niang didn't look all that.
Yeah, I was going to say Lucas Niang kind of hasn't been bad, but is that a good thing or a bad thing, Mike? Because if he looks too good, they're going to start pushing him up the depth chart, and then we're going to have to deal with Lucas Niang.
You're going to deal with him no matter what. I feel like the Chiefs just have those players. It would not surprise me if Niang don't make the team and Boodle don't find his way on there just to piss you off. So I'm sure that'll happen.
Yeah, for sure. Man, there's a whole 53 people in here right now. So if y'all don't care, hit that like button to see if we can get some more people in here.
Spoke too soon, Steve.
Yeah. See if you can get some more people in here. We kind of got a late start today. Got Cole, who's number one on every search and everything, just hogging the space because he's on here at the crack of dawn.
Cole, get up, go to bed. No, I'm going to tell you. Well, we don't typically go live during games. We decided to go live at halftime today just because, it's preseason. We just want to talk about some of these young guys as it happens live during the second half. And that's what we're going to do. We won't typically do this during regular season, but you know what? This is not two birds out with one stone. We can kind of cover some of the first half. We can talk about the second half live. We can give some reactions.
Right. We're going to do game reactions. We're going to do game reactions. So that's one thing we will be doing. After the games, we will always be live. So if y'all need a place to hang out after the games, this is your spot. We'll be doing all kinds of game reactions after every game this year. So there's that. But yeah, first half, a little lackluster. Didn't like what we saw from the starters. I did see a good play from Noah Gray on that screen pass. Made me happy. He looks very Travis Kelce-esque when he has the ball in his hands.
Noah Gray is going to have a good year. You know what? Okay, look. Wasn't a great half. The defense got torched for 2 straight drives. Jameis Winston come in and beat our first team defense like we were nothing. The offense looked pretty bad and stagnant, and I get it. They're doing very vanilla stuff. Clyde got the touches like we knew he was going to. Clyde's always going to get the touches. The one thing that pissed me off is that stupid 4th and short, and Andy Reid comes out with that crap again with the same Mahomes, barking out play calls, and here comes – dude, we've already said we're not taking a fullback. We're letting all the tight ends do the short yardage work, and then we try that same old lame sneak with Blake Bell yet again, and it just gets completely blew up. That has to be the most annoying part of this whole entire first half for me. After watching that whole entire crap show, that's the one thing that annoys me to death. It's like, can we grow up and run a play on 4th? Like, we got a bunch of grown men in there, and we try trickery rather than just run behind this offensive line.
Dude, everyone knows it's coming at this point.
Of
it's
course.
like, look, just run the ball. Like, who cares? If you get stuff, you get stuff, but at least you're not trying to look cute and get stuffed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, just grow up, man. Grow up. Get that yard.
Man up and let's get that. Look, I know Patrick Mahomes, and it's the preseason. But look, can we quit that crap this year? Let's let Patrick Mahomes make the sneaks. It's not going to be the end of the world.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, surely to God, his freaking kneecap's not going to fall off every time he does a sneak, right?
It's the kickoff. So let's see what's happened. First and foremost, we bobble the opening kickoff. Right, dude, we look like the bad news bears out there today. Like anybody that feels so good, and they're like, man, it's preseason. I'm glad you live in that preseason world, and I get it. But like from a Chiefs perspective, of somebody that wants to win, this looks bad. Like we look horrible. Like we don't even look prepared.
I'll tell you who it looks bad for. You know all those people that don't really watch football, so they really overvalue preseason games? They're probably like, man, the Chiefs suck, man.
Well, there's a difference. The Chiefs do look pretty bad. And,
they have 103 total yards of offense in the first half.
Hey, man.
Crushing the game, baby.
Here we go. We got a nice catch here to Cornell Powell at the right side. Look at that. Cornell Powell making a difference. Hey, Cornell Powell automatically looks like wide receiver 1 out here. No, I'll give it to Richie James. Hey, Richie James, though, I tell you, I was pumped for Richie James that first half. He looked electric. I like him. I think with Patrick Mahomes, Richie James is going to do something. So we got Powell in. It looks like Ross is in right now as a receiver. I think Rasheed Rice
absolutely lost on that kick return, didn't he?
So they're running 3 wide.
I'm like an entire play behind Mike, by the way. I don't know why. It's just how it is. But
yeah, I don't know why that is either.
So I always have to hear Mike tell me what happens next play.
Justin Ross with a catch. Chiefs Kingdom loses.
So I can't enjoy the game. Like Mike tells me what's getting ready to happen.
I don't know.
No excitement. No excitement from me.
Well, it'd be nice if you'd chill. Trying to tell them what's happening.
No, they're watching it too, bro. You're probably a play ahead of them. You're play ahead of the world.
I always am. Dude, a few little moves there by Justin Ross. He looks pretty agile. I'll give it to him. He's not the stereotypical just big guy that just can't run after the ball.
Yeah, Ross. Yeah, he's not. He offers so much, dude.
Okay.
That's why people are excited about him.
That's a little miss right there. I don't know who ran the wrong route. He might ran the wrong route, or it looks like, QB back there missed him. Buechele's still in the game, right? Yeah. Okay, making sure. Okay, so we got Wanya at right tackle. So they're coming out with the second team again. Kennard's still out there. It looks like on the left side you got 76. Probably Caliendo playing that left guard.
Yeah.
Bushman's in the game.
Mike, say this man's name, please.
Who?
Say this man's name. While I watch Justin Ross work.
Oh, can you say my name, please? I'm your biggest fan. SSC MV Pat at 15. I don't know your real name, or I'd say that too. Is it SSC? Can I guess? Is it Stephen Smith Colburn? I don't know. That was a good guess. First and foremost, the Saints got a pretty good defense, by the way. They're not a bad team. Saints are a pretty good team. I bet Cameron's having a field day right now. He's going to let everybody have it after this first preseason
our
game.
resident Saints troll.
Buechele, he's down in the pocket. Somebody done let up the pass rush right up the gut. Can I see a replay on this, guys? I want to see who blew the offensive assignment here. Comes up the left side. Caliendo. Deneric Prince picks it up.
That's actually a good run by Prince, honestly, the way that was blown up. So it's a nice little.
Your play behind. I'm talking about the pass play.
Yeah, I know, Mike. We talked about this.
Yep. I don't know how you're behind. It makes no sense. Like, you're on the same exact thing I am. So I have no idea why you're behind.
It's this way every game, man. Everything we've ever done live, I'm gonna play behind you. We know this. That's just how it is.
That's weird. Hey, man, on the bright side, the Chiefs' coverage was down there. They're running at Gunners today. Oh, it was the center. The center is who missed that one. But you know what? You can't get everything, I guess.
Who's
It's
playing
preseason.
center right now?
Austin Reeder.
Oh, Reader. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is. On punt coverage, though, they have been running the second team or the second year first team corners out there. Watson and Williams were running it earlier, so we'll see, man. Brian Parrott says Steve's got dial-up. Steve has got the highest internet you can possibly get, in between everybody in the world on his internet 24/7 playing, I guess, Xbox.
It's not even the internet, dude. It's completely live. Like, it's live. Like, it's just, I don't know what it is. It does this every game.
Yeah, what are you watching on? Are you watching on like a
NFL
computer, is it?
NFL Network.
Yeah, but I mean, like, is it on a TV?
No, it's
an
on,
Xbox,
yes,
or
TV.
something? Oh.
Just TV. You know, like the rest of the world.
He said it's a Mennonite thing. Steve's Amish, get it right.
No, Amish can't
Actually,
use
Mennonites have.
electricity.
Wait, yeah, Mennonites have the electricity, so maybe it is Mennonite. Jay Cruz says, "Bro, did you get Mexican food last week, or burgers?" I don't know. Oh, we went and got Mexican food. We got Mexican. Jack Green with a 2. Appreciate you, Jack. He says,
Thanks, Jack.
"Oh my, was that James with 2 catches, touchdown?" James looking. I mean, even with the second team, he looks like he needs to be out there with the first team, right?
Yeah, I mean, Rich James is the most impressive guy so far, right? It has to be.
Did you guys see who they started? Same old. It was MVS, Sky Moore, and they had Justin Watson out there with the first team right off the bat. 3 wide.
Richie James is going to make a point that Justin
Richie James needs to be starting over Justin Watson. in my opinion.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, we've been saying that since the get-go, so I don't know. You know, he's just got to get out there and keep doing what he's doing, and surely to God they'll figure it out.
Yeah. Can we get back to the game, or y'all just going to show commercials all day, guys?
Yeah, it don't matter.
I like when they show the clips of downtown.
I'd say
like wherever they're at.
The commercials are probably just as exciting as the game is, to be quite honest about it.
Hey, man. They're putting in a little more effort, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Brian Parrott, Connor is breaking the 27 curse. So far, so good with Connor. He's been a highlight. I would give him, you know, if you had like your highlights of the game so far, I would say like players, obviously Richie James and Shamari Connor's got to be the two that you go to, right, Mike? Like, who else do you got?
Yeah. I mean, Connor's done okay. You know who I'm kind of disappointed in? I'm kind of disappointed this defensive line just is getting blown up.
Well, Felix has got him after the quarterback a couple of times.
Felix almost got him a sack earlier, by the way.
Yeah. So.
Jake Hayner's in, the serial killer. Jake
Oh,
Hayner.
no. I wish I still had
Look
that
at
picture.
him. He looks like he's getting ready to eat people.
I wish I still had that picture of that cannibal.
Dude, he looks like he's going to eat people, man.
Did you see like maybe a day or two after that live when we were laughing at that picture, he did his team pictures and like intentionally did them creepy?
He's just creepy, dude.
Yeah, he's strange.
Hallisey with another play from that corner position.
Hey,
Hallisey,
that's my man right there.
Dude, he's putting his nose down and tackling. That kid is showing look, Spag said, I want to see tackles. That's what they wanted to look at. Who's going to tackle? He stepped up and tackled today. Better than most.
Khalif's he's gonna do his best to make the squad, man. I'm telling you, he's very L'Jarius Sneed-like.
He's playing right now.
Yeah.
At the bottom.
Well,
okay.
You know, after you tell me what happens and I'll watch it afterwards. Let's see. Yeah, but Khalif has looked really good. That's another highlight. I think a lot of the young DBs are putting in good work.
Lamar Jackson got a sack. That just cloudies up the cornerback room even more, in my opinion. I just don't feel like Lamar Jackson. He could, though. He's probably fighting for that 6 DB spot, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not huge on Lamar Jackson or anything, but he has played decent.
Dude, Nico is getting ready to return a punt, guys. We're going to see Nico Remigio.
Dude, you're 2 plays ahead of me. I'm on 2nd and 8.
Brian Parrott says Hallisey's sweet. Dude, he does. He looks like a tackling machine. Remigio's getting a shot here. He's going to field the punt. He got corner, coffin kicked, and it just goes out of bounds.
Oh, that's lame.
Hey, they don't want Remigio to touch the ball. Everybody knows that boy is about to take it to the house. He's about to put 6 on him.
That's
He's about to
somebody
go-
I would like to see him get a catch or two so we can see what he can do after the catch
Yeah.
because he's that guy. He's like one of those guys that are just, he's going to make a play. So it'll be interesting to see. You're going to have Buechele out there again?
Probably. Who are you going to go with? I think we've already seen
Olodokun,
Mahomes obviously ain't coming
Olodokun.
back. Gabbert's not coming back. I bet Buechele gets the whole third and Olodokun gets the fourth. That's probably what they do.
Yeah, probably.
Hallisey's look good, I tell you. As a tackler, number 40 right there made that play. I think that's Echo. Echo Boydo.
Yeah.
He got burned a little bit. It was not really burned. He was just kind of slipped, got out of position.
Yeah, Brian says Halsey has perfect technique, a little more velocity when we're in business. He's got some velocity, Brian. Just wait. You'll see it. This was a Western Kentucky guy, and I watched a lot of tape on him. I
Right.
actually had the Chiefs taking him in the 7th round of the draft. And then when they didn't take him in the 7th round of the draft, he went UDFA. It initially on his Instagram, it said that he was going with the Jets, that he was signed with the Jets. And I was like, I remember I called my guys like, man, I just had a feeling that Halsey was going to be a Chief. But he's going to the Jets. And then the next morning, it was just like something happened. I don't know what happened. He ended up being a Chief. So, yeah, man, I watched a lot of his tape. He's really good.
Yeah. Kevin Capel says not running Mahomes on QB sneaks is killing us on short yards.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
think they got to get away from that.
Yeah.
It's been years since that. Mahomes he's a grown man. He can fall forward.
Yeah.
Like, come
I
on.
think so.
We're not asking
There's
him to
not,
do Jalen
there's,
Hurts kind of
is there
stuff.
another quarterback in the entire league that don't do a QB sneak?
Dude, I think Aaron Rodgers does it. He's old
Yeah,
and
that's what I'm saying. They just got
I
to,
mean, come on. Just grow up and
I
do
understand the PTSD and all that, but I mean, it is what it is.
it. Todd says, let's go deep to Justin Ross right now. That'd be fun. That would be fun.
Let's just throw a bunch of bombs, baby, and see who'll go get it.
Dude, so far, well, Justin Ross made a nice little catch there. He's made a good catch. Rasheed Rice has had a good catch. He's not been a world beater. But, I mean, what are you going to expect? We said this. We said that when you start getting these second, third, fourth string quarterbacks, your wide receivers don't look as good. I mean,
Yeah, I
Gabbert
mean,
made
it's
Richie
different.
James. I mean, yeah, so Richie James, he could have got open those same exact plays with, these last two guys, and they probably would have missed him.
Well, I'll be honest.
About Richie James.
I'll be honest on that Blaine Gabbert pass to Richie James, like maybe just a little bit leading him out further would have been a touchdown, right?
Right.
But I don't think Mahomes would have put it out there either. Mahomes is getting pretty good at underthrowing them by like a step.
Right. Hefe says, who's your player of the game so far? I mean, I guess you got to give it to Richie at this point.
I think so.
Oh, Deneric Prince gets one. Blake Bell with a lead block. Okay.
Dude,
I see you.
there's a couple things that are holding true right now.
We're still running behind Austin Reeder at center.
There's
here.
things that we've said that I think are still holding true, and I think people need to realize it. Clyde Edwards-Helaire is going to get a lot of the work early in games. He's literally RB1B behind Pacheco. And also, what was the other one, Mike? What were you just talking about? Oh, Blake Bell. They're going to roll with Blake Bell, guys. I know you guys love Matt Bushman, but Blake Bell's going to make this roster.
I feel like Bell. Yeah, I feel like they're going to do it. Hey, on cue, Bushman with a nice catch over the middle. But it may get brought back here. We got a flag. What are y'all going to call it?
OPI.
You can call a phantom hold back here or something?
No, it was OPI on Bushman. Yeah, man. That's
so
one
what
thing.
Did you do? Jump ahead of me somehow?
No, I'm reading the chat.
Oh. I was like, what happened? Yeah, Bushman. Okay. That's not OPI. Come on, bro. He hit him it's within 5 yards. You're allowed to make contact. Come on. That's weak.
Oh, Chris Wright says Richie James is the player of the game so far. What's up, Chris?
Right.
Good to see you, my man.
That's a BS OPI, guys. Come on. Bushman made a beautiful play on that. I don't care what you say any day. Bushman gets a win in the book for me right there. That's a horrible. I guess it's preseason for the officiating crews too. Here we go. We got a little leak out screen to Rasheed Rice, and he's going to take it up the left side. Beautiful block out there from beautiful block out there. It looked like Cornell Powell again. Cornell Powell putting in some nice reps. I still don't think he can make the team, though. I still don't think he's a top 7 guy. He's sealing pretty well. Rasheed Rice got a little bit of quickness. Wanye, a little slow getting out there. He'll learn it. I think it's something about learning the book. You you tiptoe a little bit. You just don't feel comfortable.
Matt
What we got?
Bushman creeps me out. I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
He's the scariest looking dude. He looks like, first
Four
off,
wide with
he's rocking the
Bushman.
Sorensen.
4 wide with Bushman. They're going to clear out and come right back to him. Not a good pass. Not a good pass. Who's 43? Is that Daniel Sorensen?
49, Matt Bushman. That's Daniel
No,
Sorensen.
I'm talking about the Saints.
Matt Bushman is whiter than his jersey, bro.
Yeah, that boy needs a tan. How's he been out in St. Joe the whole time and it hasn't even turned red?
I don't know. He's looks like powder out there.
Yeah, that boy's about to make something move with his mind. We could use it right now. I wonder if Tommy's going to bomb one. We've seen more of Tommy Townsend today than we've seen of our starting offense, so that's great.
Tommy Townsend.
Townsend boots one to the moon. What a kick, dude. What a hang time. And who gets down there? 39, and he just goes sliding by. I tell you, guys, this team looks weird. We look like we're not even trying. Like, we look like the Bad News Bears. Like, this is cracking me up. What's this? He just goes sliding by him. He's like, forget that. And then these guys are like, oh, bad angles. I'll get blocked into oblivion. That's Blake Bell.
Well, I expect a lot of this in preseason, but one thing that I do expect in the preseason is when on the first drive, if the starters are out there, they go down and score, and then they go out for the game. That's what I expect to see.
Right.
The rest of
Johnny?
it is whatever, man. The rest of it's
yeah,
whatever.
I mean, it is. We're just watching them. And again, it's the first preseason game. But look, you got these young guys. They got to put some good stuff on film.
Yeah.
They have to.
I think some of them are. Some of them are, right?
Yeah, and I think that a lot of these people's like, oh, it's just preseason. Okay, cool. Well, preseason might be the last time these guys play this year, so they're going to have to turn it on.
Who's somebody that really needs to step it up in your book? Like, who's somebody that's got to?
Right now?
Yeah.
The offensive line's got to play a little better. They got to protect a little better.
Like
Buechele?
Yeah,
he doesn't
maybe
look very good.
Like individually. Like
Yeah,
who
he's not
if they
crisp.
don't step it up might not make this roster. That's what
Let's
I'm
talk about
asking.
defense. Let's see on this drive. I want to see if there's another corner after Khalif Houselow that's willing to step up and make a tackle. Is there a defensive lineman that's going to put some pressure on somebody? We've not seen a defensive lineman give any pressure hardly. Yeah, KWL first string play calling was weak. You know they're gonna protect Mahomes, so they're gonna like when he took out of the pocket and scrambled. I was like, what is he doing? But that's what Mahomes does. Yeah, you got to see Josh McCain needs to step up. Chris Wright, thanks, man. Good to see you. He says Kano, bye bye. Yeah, Kano's gonna have to come on, man.
That's definitely one.
Cheever says Andy's not showing his card. You know, everybody says that though. Even in the season, we'll be in week 14, and they're like, Andy's still holding back for the playoffs. We're like, how many times? Dude, we know what we're getting from Andy. He runs the same things on short yardage. He runs the same things on first down. He runs, Andy runs about the same 20 plays over and over, it feels. But I will say.
He'll just switch up, like, the formation or something.
We've got to create some pressure with that defensive line. And look, somebody made a little smart-ass comment on Twitter, Steve, because I was like, my God, this defensive line and defense looks really bad without Chris Jones out there. And they did. I was like, they look sus. And they're like, you're going to blame Chris Jones not being there on the offense too? No, smart-ass. I didn't mention the offense, but by the way, yeah, maybe. Maybe.
Maybe Patrick's
Why do people get the nerve to just get on and keyboard like warrior?
It happens on here all the time.
Dude.
Y'all ever notice the people that get in the comments? It's like they live to go argue with people on the.
Chill
yeah,
out.
it's
Anybody
insane.
with two eyes can see that the Chiefs are playing a little bit bad. Like when you call it out, it's not the end of the world. Okay, here we go. Did we get a play there over the middle? 41 on the play. Man, I can't remember off the top of my head who 41 is.
We appreciate you, Johnny. Thanks for hitting that like button. The rest of you guys, hit that like button if you haven't. We only got 70 people in here, so pretty low compared to usual. Let's try to get it out to more people.
Right. It's fine. Nobody knew we were going live anyway. Let's see if we can get... Dude, they still got Khalif Houselow down here, man to man. They're rolling with Houselow. He's earned it. There's somebody. Okay, who's the linebacker that shot in and missed? That wasn't a linebacker. That was Deion Bush. Shot the gap, missed him in the backfield. Deion Bush has to make those kinds of plays to make this team. That's another guy, Steve. Deion Bush is firmly on the cut line.
Yeah.
If he blows that up in the backfield, it's not so easy to feel like you want to cut Deion Bush anymore. But I'll say, Not too bad. Jay Cruz with a 10 bomb, baby. Jay Cruz with a 10 bomb. Can we bring it up? Chiefs will be fine, of course. First preseason game. I really just wanted to see the O-line keeping Mahomes upright. They did that, plus the French Quarter the last 2 nights. Hey, the French Quarter, man. I don't know if you guys been to New Orleans. That's a sight, man. You got to get down there and see it. Jay, we appreciate the 10, though, man.
Yeah, thanks, Jay.
Really appreciate it. Anytime anybody can support the channel, it helps us grow. Appreciate it, man. Otherwise, we just sit on here and devote the time for free. But, hey, man, that's our job, I guess. Appreciate you, Jay. Everybody drop some legendaries for Jay.
Some ketchup. Put some damn ketchup in the chat.
Some legendaries. Khalif still lined up at the bottom.
Who gets the pick? Khalif gets a pick. Dude, I could look, listen. I'm gonna toot my own horn here a little bit. I've been telling you people about Khalif Houselow for months on end.
Steve, don't act like that you called this, because everybody's going to go out and tell everybody that everybody else said it before you did.
No, because I'm just warning them right now. Every other
Khalif
Chiefs
right
channel, everything else can be talking about Khalif Houselow now. And I'm just letting you guys know that I've been telling you guys about this guy before the freaking draft. And you all know
Exactly.
I have.
Exactly.
So
hey, it don't matter. So you guys go in there every time that somebody else is talking this kid up. You go tell them who told y'all. ACU's been preaching this kid for about 4 months.
I try to tell people, Mike. I try to tell
he was
them.
in. He was in. Put some ketchups in the chat for Khalif Houselow pick,
Hell
baby.
yeah, baby. I'm going to go put ketchups in the
Let's
chat.
go. Steve, put a ketchup in the chat. You know what else? Khalif Houselow, boom. You know what else I'm going to do? Here's what I'm going to do. Khalif Houselow with a pick. I'm throwing out a membership. Somebody's going to get a membership.
Yeah,
Here
baby.
we go.
Hey,
Make sure you have that gifting on.
Hey, y'all let everybody know they can keep going and watching people that don't know nothing about football, or they can get over here to this channel and get the heads up on these players like Khalif Houselow.
Right. Come on.
WKU represent, baby. Calhoun.
Free gifted membership. Get those memberships on. We got Buechele rolling out of the pocket. He throws low to Justin Ross. Buechele has not been on point today. Congrats to Chris Cheeks. He was gifted the membership. Chris Cheeks, you're part of the ACU crew now. Look forward to seeing you.
Yes, sir, baby.
Johnny Lyles threw out the gifted membership. Thank you, Johnny. And Hulsey was gifted the membership. Johnny getting in on the action. That's fun. Every time we get a big play, we're going to throw out a membership. How about it?
Let's do it, baby.
It's going to be
Appreciate you. Appreciate that.
Let's
I like
roll.
this. I like this nickname from Brando the Hobo.
Wiz
Khalifa Houselow.
Hey, man,
He won an
Houselow has
interception,
made
baby.
his presence known today. Houselow might be player of the game besides Richie. Look at Cornell Powell. What?
What?
Dude, Cornell says, I want to play. He might not play for the Chiefs, but he may get picked up. He's putting some good film out there. Cornell's got to be on the short list today of people who's getting after it. I like to see the fire.
Cornell. Look at Cornell out there
A
doing
little play
stuff.
action. We had Bushman blocking. He was on 2 guys. Cornell makes somebody move. Cornell, one of the slowest wide receivers to ever play the game, by the way, it feels. And he just
I
puts
do
some
have
moves
to
on.
say, man, like I said, I'm a play or two behind you. That throw that Buechele threw into the dirt with a wide open Justin Ross, Buechele looks awful.
Yeah, he looked horrible there.
Yeah.
Okay.
He
Get
got
a
to
little
step it up,
Michael
son.
Pirine action off tackle left.
Who?
Well, Michael Pirine.
Oh,
PP on the PP. That's the Pirine. A little PP on the PP from Pirine, baby. Let's go.
The mic's being annoying.
We had a little Pirine Powell action, a little PP out there on him. We PP'd all over the field out there in New Orleans today.
Boy, Cornell Powell does look like he runs in slow motion, don't he?
He does. That boy looks like his legs don't even work.
That's why this guy's been on
There
the
you
practice
go.
squad.
Hey, Steve.
What?
On cue, Buechele throws a dart right
Did
in
he?
the dirt. No, yeah, he threw it. He got him. He put it where he needed to.
Justin
Somebody
Ross
went
for
down
a
and made the
TD?
catch. I could not see who made the
Justin
catch.
Ross for a TD, baby?
No way. How are we all so behind that we're missing Justin
Hey,
Ross TD?
now, Mike, now you feel my pain. I'm always a play behind you. You're a play behind Chris Wright.
Hey,
You're a play behind
Justin
Brando.
Ross TD. Is that what's up?
That's what's up. Right after
I'm
that
gonna
beautiful
record
little
it.
run to the left by Love Michael P.
A little Justin Ross TD. Let's see it. A little Justin Ross TD.
Hey, look, if you could take anything away from this game, it's been pretty dang sloppy. But hey, we're seeing some good things from the young players that we wanted to see them from. I mean, end of
Oh
story.
yeah. little Justin Ross TD
We've
action.
been telling people about Khalif. Khalif's out there working. Shamari Connor's looking good.
A little Justin Ross TD action, baby.
Justin Ross living up to the hype.
Hey, that's what we wanted to see. You wanted to see Justin Ross. You wanted to see him doing this. So, man, I like it. I do like it.
Second half's been a lot better than the first.
Right. I mean, dang, it can't be no worse, dude. What is the deal? This camera stink.
Chris Wright with the 5 gifted. We appreciate you, my man.
There we go.
Let's go, baby. Put some ketchups in the chat for Chris. And some legendaries for Justin Ross. I'm going to watch this touchdown pass. I didn't get to watch it yet. Here we go. Boom. Man, Justin Ross is going to be so exciting on this team. I just think so, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Can't wait. Hey, the hype train's going to be going absolutely ape.
Hype train's going ape today, fellas. It is what it is. You know, Justin Ross is doing the work. Chris Cheeks, thanks for the membership, Mike. I appreciate you, brother. Just trying to give back. Why not? Chris Wright with 5 gifted, though. Steve already called it out, but just another, shout out again with the 5 gifted. I don't know if they've went. If they've not went, I bet you they went pretty quick.
I don't know. There's not anybody in here, man. And maybe
Dean
not.
Oliver, Blue Eyed Devil, Barbara Beagley. Barbara, what's up? Boats and Hose and Kay Wayne and David Howe. Oh, Boats and Hose didn't get the. Oh, yeah, he did. Maybe. I don't know. Either way. No, he just said y'all are so generous. David Howe got the 5th. I'm sorry. I was behind on the chat a little bit. Hey, let the Ross hype continue, baby.
Hey.
Let the Ross hype continue.
Choo-choo.
Toot it.
Hype train.
Toot it. Just tooty toot. I'm trying to get up a little Justin Ross little clip, baby. How about it?
Boat said when we drop in the Ross is the Boss t-shirt.
That's a good one. The Boss Ross t-shirt.
Jim Ross.
Jim Ross. He's broke him in half. He's broken him.
He killed him. He killed him.
We should have that one.
Hey.
He killed him.
We don't have that, but we do have this.
They call me El Travidor.
El Travador's out. He's out, baby. El Travador.
First El Travador of the day, baby. Yeah, Richie James, number 12, is doing good. Khalif's out there rolling, baby, making a little name for himself.
Khalif's looking good.
Khalif's making the squad.
Khalif is doing the Lord's work, tackling people.
Yeah, so I'm glad that the young guys are doing some stuff, man, because the first drive of this game, it was just kind of like, oh, great.
Yeah, good Lord, bro.
We already gotta watch one of these stinkers. First preseason game of the year. We gotta see this. This is the Chiefs that we don't like to see ever.
Right, we ain't trying to see that. Come on. But hey, we got Drew Brees. Look at this guy. I bet Drew Brees could still come back and sling it a little bit. What do you think?
Yeah, I think he'd do just as good as Derek Carr. I'm just saying.
Derek Carr completely demolished our first team.
I'm not slighting Derek Carr.
6 for 8 and a touchdown.
But I am. Well, when half of your defense is in a holdout, then things happen. We've discussed this as well, Mike. We try to tell people, and they don't want to listen.
Chris Jones may be the defense.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like his presence makes a difference no matter what. I don't care if he's got 25 sacks in the season or he's got 5 sacks in the season. It makes a difference if he's there, and people can't seem to figure that out.
Yeah, that's what's up. Sorry, trying to get a clip posted up. So we're multitasking as we go. Steve, we don't have all the flashy.
We got the bells and whistles for you guys.
We ain't got the help.
We don't got a producer out here putting up the score for you.
We don't have the help, guys. Come on. We ain't got the help. We got me and me. Let's go.
Let's go, baby. Drew Brees looks exactly the same as he always did, though, to be honest. Like, when he played for the Chargers, he looked like that.
Yeah, dude. He does. He don't look like he ages much, does he?
Brian Parrott, don't tell people to chill on Ross. Let them be happy. Let them be happy.
Yeah, you let him be happy.
Let that hype train roll, baby. I'm gonna get you a conductor hat so you can take care of that bad boy. Man, here we go. Richie King, sorry. Raise your hand if you're tired of Boodle.
Boodle. Boodle. Okay. We got it working. I'm multitasking. I'm throwing up stuff on YouTube Shorts as we're sitting on here on YouTube Live. I've got Twitter going. I've got everything going. You know what? I don't got 14 people helping me, so I'm just going to do it myself. Mike, this guy.
Hey, I make $2,000 per live stream, so I'm going to hire a guy to do it for me.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's get it going, baby. Here we go.
Man,
okay.
Let's see. 17-14. The Chiefs are making this interesting for a preseason game.
I tell you what, if the Chiefs come back and win this game, Cam Cameron's going to be sad. He wanted to talk trash. I think they're going to get somebody with the DPI here. They're going to get us with something. It's Boodle. Come on, Boodle. Hey, that's a positive, guys. Be pumped. Boodle's one step out the door. Be excited.
Khalif's putting
Khalif now jumps Boodle. Khalif jumps Boodle.
Mike, what did I say when I saw the initial depth chart? What was the one thing I said?
You said Khalif's too low, Boodle's too high. I think.
Yeah, I don't know.
Actually, you said I haven't got to see the depth chart yet. That was the first thing you said.
Just saying.
Jack Cochran. Did Jack Cochran make that play? I'm probably behind you guys a little bit, so now you're probably like, I hate this guy. We should shut up. But yeah.
Well, that's the thing, Mike. They don't need a live play-by-play. These people are watching the game. They don't need somebody
I'm not trying to give you live play, but I'm trying to comment on what I see.
You ain't got to be no Mitch Holtis or anything, or think you are.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be Mitch. Mitch the man. We don't need two Mitches. Maybe I'm caught back up. I don't know. Last thing I see was Jake Hanner play action, scrambling out to the right. The receiver falls down. Okay, so I don't know if I'm behind or not.
Did you notice one thing? I thought that the Saints players looked way too hyped for a preseason game, though, when it first started. I do have to say.
They were pumped, man. Everybody wants to beat the Chiefs. It don't matter if it's preseason or on Madden, they're trying to beat the Chiefs. The Chiefs have got to learn to match that intensity, though, throughout the season. That's why we have so many dud starts. Like we said that last year against the Bengals game in the regular season. The Bengals looked like it was a playoff game. The Chiefs come out and played like they just didn't want to be there.
Hey, poor old Cameron is losing his mind, Brian Parrott. Yeah, they're making the comeback.
Yeah, he's somewhere getting ready to cry a little bit because he was getting that troll finger ready. He said he's stretching him like this. He's getting ready to type. He's like, oh yeah,
hey,
oh yeah,
stretch it out a little bit. Henrique with the 2 bomb. We appreciate it, Henrique. Thanks for the support, my man. You've been awesome lately. Man, yeah. So they're punting. Is that what's happening? They punting?
Yeah.
Chiefs are making the comeback. That troll finger.
Yes, sir. That troll finger.
Yeah, maybe he was Richie, maybe he was making a little he's making notes. He was typing out what he was gonna say later, and then he's gonna have to throw it all away. All his work is ruined. Damn Saints pulling a Justin Herbert and losing a big lead in the preseason. Look at Jake Haener looking like a cannibal. Saints running game was purring in the first quarter. There was some guy missing from the middle of our defense.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, Chris Jones makes a big difference. Look at Coco Crawford out here, guys. I'm telling you, our receivers look pretty good down the board. Again, you're going against the Saints' third team D.
Cocoa.
I mean, it is what it is, but they don't look bad, man. They don't look bad.
Does his name bother you a little bit?
Dude, Buechele, come on, bro. He tried to get it out to Kendall Blanton on the late one.
Do you feel like you're stuttering every time you say his name?
Cocoa? Yeah, Cocoa.
Today, Junior.
Today.
Brian Parrott says he didn't see the sky that he wanted to see. Yeah, it is a little overcast today. I think it's raining here.
Come on now.
What?
Come on now. I don't think dude, did any receiver do anything? I don't think they even run a play to a receiver, did they, in the first? They just give everything to Clyde. It was the Clyde show.
It's going to be the Clyde show. Clyde's going to be getting the work. You just wait for it.
Clyde the Glide, baby.
People hate it.
Let's see what's happening.
They don't
I'm
want
on
to
first
face
and
reality.
15. I'm probably behind y'all, but I'm going to see what happens here.
Who's
I
89?
think Prince getting a lot. Well, no, Prince ain't even in the game. I thought Prince was back here. Is that Jerry and Ely? No, it's probably P-Ron. Oh, it is Ely. Ely in the game again.
I'm just now seeing that Coco Crawford catch, to be honest.
Ely's got to figure out how to, like, bring these kind of balls down, I think, because that helps with him making the team in the future. You can't be the Jerick McKinnon back if you're not hanging on to those. And I know it's easier said than done, but you got to tough it out, and you got to get that. That's what preseason's about. Look at Matt Bushman coming out here wide. Now he's in motion. We're going 4 wide.
Hey, Shane Buechele needs to get that jersey off. There's only one number 12 on this team. There's only one. Khalif.
That's a pass
Khalif
interference
Houselow.
right there. That's what's up. They got a call. Is that Smith Marset? Is Smith Marset playing today? Has anybody seen him?
Yeah, I seen him.
He got injured the other
earlier.
day, but I don't think it was big or anything.
I'm pretty sure I saw him in there earlier. I could be wrong.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Good. What about Khalif the Thief? Hallisey.
Yeah, I do like that. I like that.
Khalif the Thief, Hallisey.
That's great. Man, yeah, that's good. You can make a T-shirt with his face, but put like the little black band around his eyes, like the old thief thing. It's gonna be good.
Khalif the Thief. Oh, just punched myself. Here we go. Punch the monitor. Sorry, guys.
Mike, don't you be
so
telling
angry.
Jerry and Ely he has to catch balls like that. Don't you be saying
You
that.
have to. You have to, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Put some-
that was
Put
such a
some sticky
great.
grip on your hand. I don't know, but you got to pull it down. You got to do something to stand out. A deep shot here.
For the whole 1 yard. He got decked.
Cocoa going deep. Dude, they're trusting Cocoa to make some plays, aren't they? They're wanting to see what they got with him.
Yeah, they
Charles
like him as
Goldman
special
told us.
teams. They do like him as
Yeah.
special teams.
Charles Goldman had told us that Coco Crawford, they were fighting to get him on. The special teams coaches definitely wanted them to send out a contract. That's who got him in camp. That's who they were putting at some special teams spots. So I think
tell you
they're wanting
what.
to take a good look at him.
I think if anyone's taking a big fat L today, it's Shane Buechele.
He's not looked sharp,
He looks
has he?
pretty bad. I ain't gonna
Isn't
lie.
this what Shane Buechele always kind of looks like, though?
That's why he's not
Yeah,
QB2.
that's why he's not sealed the QB2 spot. And he just can't trust
I
him.
have to say, if Patrick Mahomes were to go down and we needed
a nice little wheel.
we needed a backup, I don't want to see this guy in there. Not a chance.
Yeah. That's a nice little wheel route there, I think.
Hey,
39.
I'd be
Is that
willing to
Ely?
bet. I'd be willing to bet. Yeah. I would be willing to bet that Oludokun, however he says his name, will come in and look better than Shane Buechele.
No, he'll dink and dunk.
We'll see.
Ruben says Shane stankin'.
Shane Stankin. Woo! I can smell his ass from here.
Should we do
All the way in Kentucky.
Should we do a Shane Buechele t-shirt where I'm doing the stanky leg and make it say stanky Shane on it?
Stanky Shane.
No, I don't have nothing against Buechele. Like he's learning, man. There you go. See, he lofts one up there. That's a nice one. To Nico. Look at Nico. Yeah, throw some ketchups in the chat for Nico, baby. Nico, that's what's up. Todd says Shane's doing all right, fellas. He's not taking your Shane diss.
It's back and forth, right? That's the thing. We were talking about this earlier, Mike. Andy Reid wants a very conservative, consistent QB2. That's what Andy Reid wants. He don't want this guy that goes out here and sucks, 50, 65% of the time and then randomly throws one good ball. That's not what Andy wants.
Where you got to be consistent. P-Ryan with the catch. Look at P-Ryan. A little pee-pee. A little pee-pee on the field, baby. That's what's up.
A little pee-pee.
A little P-Ryan. P-Ryan's got a little juice. We haven't seen that so far in any of the camp or anything, but P-Ryan looked like he had a little juice there. Look at Mahomes. He's flustered. He wants to get back in there and throw a touchdown. They ain't going to let him, but he's trying.
Derek Carr diced up our first team defense.
He
Nice
did.
spot, baby.
He swamped it.
Chris Jones somewhere just smiling from ear to ear.
Oh, yeah. I think we've seen today what we needed to see. This team, that defense on that first team, the way they shredded us, I'm going to tell you right now, Chris Jones was about 90% of that. There was not a single bit of pocket collapse. He had all day to throw it, and the corners looked a little exposed. Justin Reed looked horrible. Let's put it that way. Justin Reed might always look horrible, though. I don't know if Justin Reed's going to figure it out or not. We thought he's going to have a big season. Let's hope that he got it all out of his system in preseason, game number 1 here.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see about it.
Here we go. Buechele rolling out to the right. What's he going to do? He's looking for somebody. That was almost a good catch. Ely again. Ely drops another one. But to be fair, he was never going to catch that ball. He was never going to catch it. But they did give him a shot for a touchdown. He had his chance. But yeah, that would have been a heck of a catch. But I'm telling you, again, if Ely makes that,
doesn't that suck for guys like Ely, though, that has to make plays and make the team, and they have a quarterback in there that just can't get them the ball?
Well, I mean, he put it where he needed to. The problem is Ely I'm not saying that was easy, but Ely needs to make those kinds of catches. You make those highlights.
You have to make a miracle happen with Shane Buechele in there to make
you
this team, bro.
Don't you?
Yeah.
You're not getting shots with the first team. You got to have
I know. I'm agreeing with you, but I'm just saying that's kind of sucks.
There you go. Touchdown. That's what Buechele offers right there. Moving around. Mahomes, don't pull a hammy. See, Mahomes exerted more effort in that celebration than he would on a 1-yard sneak. Coco Crawford, by the way, with the touchdown. And that's what we need. Coco. Everybody give him a little ketchup.
Some ketchup. Put some ketchup in the chat, baby.
Ketchup in the chat. That's what's up. Some ketchup for Coca-Cola. That's what's up. And the Chiefs are back on top going into the fourth. You know what changed, Steve? What changed is me and you got online, and the presence of all chiefed up has entered the atmosphere, and all hell has broken loose in Nollins. And now the Chiefs are back in the rightful spot.
Got some good juju in the air.
Telling you guys,
we need some guys that know what football's about.
It's the all chiefed up juju. We don't need, hanky stank over there that don't know much. We need to hear all chiefed up, bringing it, bringing it. You like to see it. I know Andy probably went in. You know what Andy said at halftime, guys? He said, listen, we look like trash. Pick it up. You got to put something on film. These young guys, Cocoa's putting it on film. Cocoa is now, to me, Steve, Cocoa is firmly wide receiver number 9.
Firmly wide receiver 9, baby.
I tell you, it's not all about, and it sounds bad, it's not all about just trying to make this Chiefs roster. These guys are fighting for just a roster, and you can't blame them. Like, we're deep. What are you going to do? Pat was way too pumped for a preseason. That was way too pumped. And everybody that says, well, it's just preseason, y'all tell Pat that. I'm tired of hearing that. Every time that I make an observation, it's just preseason. Chill out. Overreaction.
This is the time to be observant.
Look at Pat. Pat's pumped for that touchdown. You think it was an overreaction from Pat? No. We want to see win. We want wins. We want Super Bowls and dynasties continue to be built. We got to be on all the time. We have no time to relax. Every day's a grind. That's a winner mentality. We have no time for loser preseason mentality. Get it out. We're tougher than that. Grow up.
Time to grow up, baby.
It's time to grow up and time to be winners. And we're doing it. I love it. Hey, I'm going to get your name right. Heike Mo. Am I right?
Heck
he says
no.
Ross is a lock. Ross is probably, yeah, you're probably right. Ross is probably a lock.
Man, I just don't see how you can't put him on the roster. I just don't see how you can risk that. It don't make any sense to me.
Kevin says we need you guys on all the time. Is playing for the big win. I know, man. Maybe we should just, we're going to have to reconsider life, I guess.
Might have to.
Fred says, can we carry 11 wide receivers? I'm down with it, Fred. I think we need to carry 11, and it looks like to me like since Chris Jones isn't going to show up and we can't get him signed because we refuse to pay anybody, I feel like what we need to do is just disband the entire defense, bring on more wide receivers, and just keep outscoring people because the defense was basically looked like Swiss cheese today. Without Chris Jones, that defense struggles. We've said it time and time again. Nobody wants to listen. Everybody says trade Chris Jones. We don't need him. I hope y'all got a dose. I hope you got a dose of it, and you'll come back to reality and grow up a little bit. Steve, can we get we need a Chiefs, a new all chiefed up emoji in the chat that just says grow up.
Just a grow up one?
We're just growing up. Everybody's got to grow up a little bit and acknowledge that Chris Jones is a top 10 lineman in this, or a top 10 player in this entire league. Pay him, grow up, quit saying to trade him. You look dumb. If this didn't prove it, nothing proves it. Our defense looked like trash. It's preseason.
Who would have thought?
See, here comes Jack. It's preseason. Calm down. It's loser mentality, Jack. Get it together. Come on.
Hey.
We always want to win, Jack. We always want
Jack,
to win.
everybody needs to be playing like Richie James right now, baby.
I will marry him. Oh, I'll marry him in a heartbeat when he signs that big old contract. Let me get half of that in divorce court, baby. Let me get half of it.
No prenup.
Hey, I'm just telling the truth. You can't tell me that you can't tell me you're excited to see our defense out there without Chris Jones. Like, we look so amazing. Like, come on. Come on.
Yeah. I mean, he does make all the difference, right? I mean, he really does.
He really
whether you want
does.
to admit it or not.
Yeah, nobody wants to admit it because they don't want to be wrong. Brett Veach needs to get it together. I don't know what he's doing. He's probably playing Scrabble somewhere in his basement. Brett, come on. KWL says we can't afford to give him $32 million. Yeah, well, don't put him on the franchise next year. Why don't you sign him now like you're supposed to? Maybe we can only have to give him 30.
I wouldn't even have to give them that, man. They could structure it out where they didn't have to.
That's what's funny. Again, not salary cap experts, but come on, these guys know how to make this work. He's not.
Yeah, if you restructure, you're going to end up paying less.
Yeah, they know they got to pay him. And to me, I don't even think they're worried about money right now because everybody's like, "Oh, we can't pay him 30. We can't pay him 35."
To be honest,
I don't
Chris
think
Jones
that's even
might be holding out because he can cash in on these next 2 years.
Don't you even think though? I don't even think I don't even think they're worrying about this. Like, everybody's fighting over the 30 million, 32. He wants 32 million a year. I have not seen that reported anywhere legible. Everybody keeps saying that, but I have not seen that actually reported. I've not seen a number. Until somebody shows me a number, I don't believe anybody. If Chris Jones don't say it, Brett Veach don't say it, or if the agent don't prove it, I don't believe it. Brian says, can Stella play decent safety? She probably wouldn't be that bad. She wouldn't be as bad as Justin Reed today. Good grief. That boy looked lost. I thought he said he knew the playbook better this year. Where was he at?
Spags went and changed it up as soon as Justin Reed figured it out. He's like, you think you know it.
Yeah. He said, whatever. Hey, that little B.J. Thompson getting after the QB action I just seen.
B.J.
And number 31 making the play out there on the perimeter. We got a tackle from number 31. Why can't I remember all these numbers, man?
31's Nick Jones, I believe.
I think it is too. Sometimes you just go a little blank, having to remember 92 players' numbers.
Yeah, I can't wait till they cut this roster down.
Well, we got a long time coming before that one. Yeah, 31 is going to be our boy, Nicholas Jones. With a nice play. And it looks like they're punting again. Cam Cameron is somewhere right now crying because they're down 4 points and punting the ball away to a Chiefs offense with Chris Olodokun, who Steve says is going to come in and light the world on fire. Let's see what happens. I think their punter.
I said he was going to be better.
I thought he shanked one. Hey, and then you lit a fire on Buechele, though, because he come out and he threw 2 touchdowns.
He must have heard that. Caught wind of it.
He got wind.
He said, a load of who? Loaded.
Yeah. Ruben says Reed looked lost. He did look a little lost, man. He was a step slow and he was lost, dude. It's okay, though. It's okay. He'll figure it out. It's just preseason. You know, that's what everybody keeps telling us.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I think that you can't overreact to anything in the preseason today.
No, it's not like I'm trying to cut anybody.
But you can make observations from it, right? That's what it's for.
I'm not saying, oh, Justin Reed needs to be benched. He's horrible. Trade him. I'm not saying that. I'm just holding him accountable.
Observation number one.
He sucked.
Got to sign Chris Jones. Make him happy. Get him in. 100%. Get him in here. Quit being cheap. Do what you got to do. Make that man happy. Observation number two. Justin Reed. Got to step it up, brother. You looked a little lost out there. Observation number three.
We got to get more creative with the play calling on 3rd and 4th and short.
Quarterback sneak is a must.
That is a daggone Achilles heel for this team.
You cannot be the best quarterback of all time,
right?
And not do a QB sneak.
How is the greatest offense in the history of football and the greatest offensive minds can't figure out how to get a 4th and inches? Like, we've had 3 years to figure this out, and we cannot do it. Come on. Come on.
Grow up.
Grow up. Grow up. I don't care if you have to put Danny Shelton in for the quarterback sneak. Do it. Grow up.
Danny Shelton made a play earlier. I did see that. He's such a sloppy dude. He's such a big dude, and his shirt's untucked, and he's just like, I was cracking up. I was like, who is this?
I swear he's lost weight, though, man.
I don't think so. He still look pretty fat, bro.
Well, he probably put on a few pounds. He probably went down there to New Orleans and got some gumbo and some.
Like, that's what I would look like if I put on one of them tight jerseys.
He got some beignets, bro. He was carbing out yesterday.
Like I am with these chips right now.
Yeah, Steve's having chips. I ain't even had no breakfast today.
I haven't either. I mean,
I lost my appetite after that first drive.
Buffalo wings with ranch chips, guys. This is my food for the day.
You don't even get real buffalo wings. You get the ghetto chip version.
The Lay's Stacks version. They're only they're less than $2.
Chris Wright says allchiefedup@gmail.com for thoughts and ideas for the upcoming season. Yes, feel free. Reach out. Let us know. Let us know what you would like to see. I mean, we'll try to make it happen. We're trying. Trade Chris Jones for Hunter. Who's Hunter? Daniil? Daniil just re-signed. They don't play the same position. They're not going to do that. It ain't going to happen. But I like the creativity. Let's see. A lot of Coon is in, Steve. He rolls out to the left. He gets it tipped, and it's almost picked. I think a lot of Coon is he's just that guy. He's just the guy that gets every ball tipped at the line of scrimmage.
I like because I said that he was look better than Buechele, apparently.
But you were
his
wrong.
Biggest fan.
Buechele's the man.
Am I?
Buechele has proven he's the man. He's got 2 touchdown passes in preseason, Steve.
Well, I could get 2 touchdown passes in the preseason. Come on.
Just joking, dude. Lighten up. Let's go. Dude, I noticed with a lot of Coon in, they're running very tight sets. Like, they're not spreading the field for him. They're, like, not doing it. Jerry and Ely is just getting lit up today. That poor dude. They are just trying. Are they sabotaging Ely?
Well, I mean, put a guy in with the worst of the worst on the team, and let's see how he performs. That's always great. That's what he gets every preseason.
Are they trying? Are they sabotaging him?
It's like they don't even realize like all the stuff that this guy could be doing if they'd put him in with players around him that could, play football.
By the way, who lines up to that set? Chris Alatacoon. Who lines up to that set and sees that box stacked like that and continues to run the play off the A gap in the interior? Or it may have been the B gap. But who runs an inside handoff during that set? Come on, Alatacoon. You got to be better than that. We're 3 wide right now with Bushman in motion. I'm probably behind. Ely gets a handoff, and the speed shows around the edge, but they're going to get 72, looks like, with a hold. Ain't that something, dude?
Yeah, what do they got on the offensive line right now? Who are we looking at here?
Yep, they got 72 with a hold. Come on now. That's nitpicky for preseason, though. I'm just going to be honest. Just let them play a little bit. Just a little bit. Is that Godric, maybe? Yeah, it's Jason Godric. Okay. I mean, you don't really know Godric too much. Yeah, I'm with Brian Parrott. He's saying that the run blocking is non-existent. Now, look, we didn't see it with the first team too much, but it didn't look promising. We said this last year. Okay, look, Orlando Brown, for all the slack he gets, he was a good run blocker. Jawan Taylor's not a good run blocker. Like, he's not. So I'm kind of wondering now if we just don't crap across the board on the run block. Remember, we even said that. Somebody said, did Andy just give up on the run altogether this year?
Yeah.
Like that. I remember those comments being made. We're seeing it. You are what you are. It's not too hard. If you'll open your eyes and watch teams, you can see what you're going to be good at and what you're not. And it looks like we're just going to be that same old crappy little run team that just won't really commit. A lot of coon in the end zone. Do not get a holding call in there. Nice catch. Nico again with a beautiful jumping catch. Nico. We need a Remigio. Dude, Nico's making himself. He's a winner on today so far. Nico's a winner. Look at that. He goes up and gets it. He could have been knocked out, but he goes up and gets it. That dude was taking a shot on him, too. He kind of whiffed. Nico's looking pretty sweet. Give it to Nico again. Here he is. Oh, if he could have made that guy miss, he'd have been running, baby. But I tell you, it's the Remigio show, says Todd. It is.
The Remigio show.
We needed the Remigio show to get going. Dude, so, Steve, is our wide receivers performed for you enough today that everybody can now chill?
I think there's plenty of talent at the wide receiver position. I think everybody knew that. I don't, the only people who was really worried about it were the same people that were like hardcore against getting DeAndre Hopkins in here or getting another like vet wide receiver. They were so mad, like, we don't need them. And then when we didn't get them, they were like, our receivers suck. It's like, you just want to be angry about something. Yeah, you're that guy. Angry. Yeah.
They got after him. We got a sack going down.
Just now seeing the Remigio catch.
Okay. I don't know how, like, everything's jumped so far and so odd. Everybody's watching the same feed, but apparently in different parts of the world, you see it at different times.
Yeah. A pretty good pass by a loaded.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I'll say this, Nico looks pretty good, man. I mean,
yeah, I think so. I think so.
Good. He's looked good in every opportunity he's been given, and that's all you can ask. Like I said, Nico showed up today. Khalif Houselow showed up today. Richie James showed up today. Another nice pass there over the middle. Who makes this one? Remigio again. Dude, this is just Nico going ape. He's going ham. Does anybody else think that Dennis Allen could be Spag's illegitimate son? Is anybody else seeing the resemblance? There's something there.
There is a little bit of resemblance.
There's something there. Is Dennis Allen possibly his son? Did that ball get tipped? It got tipped, and Remigio still makes it. What concentration? What concentration? A nice little drive here by Loda Coon, by the way. He steps in the pocket. He throws another one. This one just a bit outside. Just a bit outside. Yeah, doesn't he? He looks like Spags, dude. It's funny. It looks like if Spags, like, maybe it is Spags. Maybe Spags got a time machine, went back and found a head coaching job. He's like, how dare you say I can't be a head coach? I don't think the Saints are going to be a bad team, to be honest. I'm not as bullish on them as Cam, saying they're going to the Super Bowl. But, yeah.
Oh, they'll definitely be improved. I mean, Derek Carr sucks, but he's improvement from what they've had.
Kendall Blanton bobbles and bobbles and bobbles, and Kendall Blanton's probably firmly off the team now.
I think we take Matt Bushman off just because of his complexion.
Well, I'm just saying.
I don't like the transparent
skin. Show more. He's already down. He's already like, what, 5th or 6th on the depth chart.
He glows when I look at him. It hurts my eyes a little bit.
You can't have stuff like that. K. Calhoun says Steve could be Abe Lincoln's son. Jeffrey Franken also says if Mahomes wanted D-Hop, we would have got D-Hop. I think Mahomes did want D-Hop. We didn't even offer him. Coon can run. He's out of the pocket. He's scrambling. He falls. Hey, man, he's showing something. So, okay, look. So, Buechele looked pretty good. He had a couple mistakes. But, look, a lot of Coon's pushing for RB3. Or QB3. I don't know why I said RB. I guess because he took out of the pocket. What's happening? Is he going to get him? Is he going to catch? Is he going to catch Buechele? I think Buechele's always got a little bit of an advantage. He's got more of the playbook. Mahomes is more of a friend to Buechele, I think. So, yeah. They hand it off to Ely again. Poor Ely. They're trying to kill him. Well, I'll say this. We're in the last 8 minutes of the game. The Chiefs look like they're going to at least be in Butker position. They may actually stall this drive and let Butker kick one just to see what happens. Either way, hopefully our defense can shut down the Saints. We may pull that win out here. I will say it was ugly to start, and that's not what you want to see from your starters, but
yeah,
whatever.
Not we're worried about it. I mean, that's nothing to worry about. Yeah, I think Coon, he don't look too bad, honestly.
He doesn't look bad. He done more than I thought he was going to do. When you keep seeing him in practice, he checks down a lot. He's actually stepping in the pocket and firing today. You like that. You want those decisions. You want to see the decisions being made properly. Nico coming out of the slot here. Let's see what he does. Is he going to peel off? He does. And they go to him. He don't make that catch. Can't catch them all, Nico. Can't catch them all. Yeah, I feel like we're going to kick the field goal here. Brian Parrott says 7-point lead, which means we must have already brought out the field goal team.
Exciting stuff, baby. Exciting stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting, man. So I think okay, so if you look at the roster today, I think the quarterbacks played about what they were going to do. I don't think nobody's taking Gabbert's number 2 role, and I still think it's coming down to Buechele and Coon. And Buechele has 2 passing touchdowns today, but Coon made some good decisions and didn't turn the ball over. So I mean, they're together. Your running backs didn't change. There's nothing great. Everybody thought Deneric Prince was going to set the world on fire. It's going to be tough. Deneric Prince is not as shifty, and he's not that guy, so you're going to have to open some holes for him. Our offensive line doesn't look to be opening up some run holes. They don't look like they're going to be the greatest run-blocking offensive line in the world.
Well, that's something we talked about, too, man. I mean,
right. The wide receivers,
I don't know why we talked about it, but
the wide receivers look solid, and yeah, when it comes to the defense, I think we missed Chris Jones a little bit. The first team looked horrible. McDuffie didn't look McDuffie-esque today, I don't feel. But on the back end, we've seen some of the young guys step up. Nick Jones had a few good plays. Khalif the Thief with a pick. He was also tackling like crazy. A few decent plays from Mike Edwards. Deion Bush could have made a big play in the backfield. He whiffed. I think he needs to pick that up. Chamari Connor had a big sack today. So there's a lot of things to like. I think you want to see more from the offensive and defensive lines. I think that's still, we said you win games in the trenches, and I think that's still coming out of it. That might be the two weak spots still, maybe, you think. The defensive line not creating pressure and the offensive line not really
agreed
the best. But we'll see, man. That's all it is. That's all you can say. We'll probably have a bigger breakdown of this. We'll probably do a video tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be traveling. Again, we're going to be on the road all day long. We're leaving out early in the morning. We're coming up to KC. We're going to check out camp on Tuesday. We got the Chew with the Crew event. There's still a few tickets left if you want to go to that. It's bit.ly/capital ACU and then TIX. TIX is not capital. So capital ACU, lowercase TIX, ACU Tix. Grab your ticket. You get a free poster. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be fun. We're going to be there on Tuesday, but we'll have a video out tomorrow. I don't know what we'll do Tuesday. Who knows? I don't know what we'll do Wednesday. Wednesday's another travel day. We'll try to get out as much as we can for you guys. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I think that Steve, after looking at all this, who's your three biggest winners? Three biggest winners. Initial reaction. I'm going to say Khalif Houselow number one.
Yeah, I mean he's got to be because he's a guy that was got to show out to make the roster. So I'd say him. Nico's looked pretty good. I think he's a winner.
Nico was a winner today. I'll give Nico number two.
I don't know.
I'll give it to Richie James.
Well, yeah. I mean Richie James.
Justin Ross. I'll say Richie and Ross. Let's just put our receivers as a winner. I think the receivers are just a winner. Let's just go receiver because Coco Crawford looked good. We'll just give the receivers a win. We'll give Khalif Houselow a win, and I'll say Chamari Connor looked pretty solid. We'll let that be the three.
I think so.
I think that's who I'll let be the three. And on cue, it looks like maybe Cam Jones or Truman Jones. One of the two just had a nice play there on special teams coverage. But yeah, man, that might just wrap it up. We'll let you guys enjoy this. We might just wrap this up. We got to record a video. We're going to have a podcast coming out in the morning. Appreciate you guys tuning in. This has been real. Yeah, man, enjoy the rest of this game. There's 6 minutes left. Let's hope Cam Cameron don't get back on here and be able to talk some trash to us.
They got to seal it up, baby.
For
they
preseason.
They got to finish it up.
They got to finish it out.
Like we're finishing this up. We'll see you later.
Yeah, we'll see you guys.
Heaven was a sight from my soul.